All right, we continue in this Dealing with People series. Dealing with people. I told y'all we coming heavy with it today. We talking about dealing with, I'm going to lump them all together. Fake pro-blacks, sambos, / Uncle Toms, and sellouts. You know why I lumped them together? Because they all make things easy for the racist white man. They all make things easy for the racist white man. So, let's begin. So, sellout. Let me tell you the definition of a sellout. Wait, let me pull over for a second. Let's pull it up. Let's pull this up real quick. Because a lot of people get labeled sellouts, and it's not that they sold out. They just have preferences. But some people actually are sellouts. Let's look at the definition. Definition of sellout. Hope it won't be vague. We gotta pull up more definitions. Okay, here's one. A betrayal of one's principles for reasons of expedience. So now we gotta look up expedience. Now we gotta look up expedience for the people who don't know that. Definition. Wait, hold on. Now we gotta look up expedience. So definition of expedience. Expedite is make an action or process happen sooner or be accomplished more quickly. What a good definition. Expedience. Okay, so expedience is defined as a regard for what is politic or advantageous rather than for what is right or just, a sense of self-interest. So in other words, if you do any type of rituals or you have to perform a certain way or think a certain way to get the result that you want without going the righteous way, without going the way that you should go, that's the definition of a sellout. To sell out your race, to sell out your soul, to sell out your family. When you do things that you didn't have to do to get a result that you didn't think you could get by doing it the normal way. That's people, that's like, say, people that's with them peoples. That's like, say, you're a rapper and you rapping about violence and drugs to get money. That's a sellout. You selling out. You selling out your community. You selling out your family. You selling, cause and it's easier to be a sellout when you black, because different principles apply to being a black man and being a black woman. So that's the definition of a sellout. If you, like, let's say I did a movie where I had to be the devil, and the Most High told me or put in my spirit, don't do that role. But then they told me that the role would pay me $50 million, so I did it anyway. That's selling out. That's selling out the Most High. Or when you have to do things that go against, like I said in reading the definition, your righteous principles. So again, a prime example of that is all these shows, all this. That's why they go, y'all notice how they, other than the BMF, which has a lot of Americans on it, some of these shows, those guys ain't even from America. They just look like us. Like they be like from, you know, Africa. And there is a difference. And I had to come to this conclusion with a series of events and a lot of things that happen. There's a difference between you being African American and a black American, or just saying you're American. See, if I'm born in Africa, but I moved to America and now I live here, I'm an African American. But if I'm born in the United States / America, then I'm either Black American, a Native American, or an American, whichever I choose to say I am. But I can't be an African American because I was born in America. But see, it'll keep you from getting reparations, but who keeping score? It's warm out here and I'm working, if y'all wonder why I'm slightly sweating. So that's a sellout. Now, when you're dealing with sambos are the ones who inflict the pain, whether verbally or physically, on the other slaves or the other people within the group. Sambo is the one who distances himself from the group, yet is involved in the pain. Like, let's say, for instance, say Sambo, when it come to Uncle Tom, let's say Sambo was in the house eating cornbread, and he told another slave, man, go whoop him, but don't tell him I sent you. Don't tell nobody I told you to do that, but go whoop them slave. That's Sambo. In our world, Sambo is the sellout. Sambo is the one that's tied to certain groups to get certain advantages and favors. Sambo is the one who agreed with just pearly things. You agree with massa. You agree with massa. You take up for massa. You Stephen. Stephen and Sambo are very similar, except Sambo was more violent. Stephen just was calling shots and selling out to the master. But they have very close similarities, those two characters. And you say, well, those just movies. Man, it's real life. It's people, Stevens, Sambos, sellouts. And then we got the fake pro-blacks. Let me show you. The fake pro-blacks is the ones who set up other blacks to fail. The fake pro-blacks is the one that's always talking about black people this, black people that, but you don't deal with blacks and you don't do nothing to help them. You don't say nothing to help them. Those are the fake pro-blacks. Sometimes the fake pro-blacks, them the ones that'll bang your wife. Even though you're a black man, they're a black man. They'll bang your wife. They'll have sex with your wife, and to keep it a secret, you won't even know they was in your house. Them the fake pro-blacks, but they'll come in there with them braids and that beer while you at work. Them the fake pro-blacks. They'll be at work gossiping about you, sowing discord between you and your other coworkers, but black people this, black people that, my people. They not your people. If they were your people, you would act like it. You going around the job, you think because your father was this and that, because your uncle was this and that, that's not you. You going around the job sowing discord amongst blacks because ain't no white people there. And if it is, you ain't talking to them or they ain't talking to you. Fake pro-blacks. One particular time, and this was recent, I was finna shoot somebody, y'all. I can't lie about it. I was. Because these people be think you playing. Listen, man, I'm not playing. Don't compare me to those other preachers just because you know I'm into the Bible and stuff. Do not play with me. Because I'm farther along than them. I know how the Most High really think about this stuff. But this dude was trying to show off for some other guys he was with. And was bringing up old stuff. So I'm with a customer. I'm like not responding to him because I don't want my customer starting, his eyes starting to move. He was wondering what was going on. So I'm not responding. So when he left, I walked right in between all of them. Because I wasn't worried about none of them. I had enough shells for them. It was 4 of them, and it was 1 of me, but I had 17 friends in my pocket. So he got to talking like he was tough. Again, every black person, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, man. People who start stuff with you, people who start stuff with other blacks, people who, instead of uplifting the community, somehow you bringing it down, you stealing cars, you breaking their houses, you shooting, you hurting innocent kids, you running red lights, you running stop sign. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, man. So this dude got to run in his mouth. He had his hands in his pants like he was up to something. So he come up to me, I pulled the gun out, and I know I couldn't point it at him. And it wasn't cocked, so I cocked it. I said, man, you think I'm playing with you, man? But I had it right where if he reached for something, I had to draw on him already. And he was close enough, I'm hitting every shot. But we got to talking, and the little fake pro-black dude gonna say, man, don't shoot him, man, y'all brothers. How in the hell are we brothers? How? I got a little brother. My little brother don't do that kind of stuff. I got sisters. I barely even had arguments with my sisters. So how is this dude my brother? When it comes to race, brotherhood is made and shaped through behaviors, through consistent patterns of behavior. Don't tell me that's my brother, man. You don't know what he was up to or his friend. And then another dude, I don't know what he was doing, but he was finna get his feathers plucked. He got to walking towards me. I'm looking at him like, I'm literally letting him get close. I was gonna let him come right up and flacka, flacka. Bye-bye, good night. You see, here's how I think. I love everybody, but don't play with me. I'm not, what your little issues, you better get your philosophy straight. Because there's people like me out here that's not going to play with you. I'm just not. You better get your philosophy straight. Y'all think, oh, old guy. Listen, that doesn't matter. You think that matters? Maybe with some, not with this old guy. And I'm not saying I'm invincible, but at the same time, do not play with me. Because I'm not, you're only gonna annoy me. You're only gonna annoy me. Like that, I see why they used to call me, some people used to joke around and call me David Banner. Because you won't like me when I'm angry. You think you don't like my philosophies and the way I do things when I'm not angry? That's quite hilarious. So this guy, man, don't shoot him, y'all brothers. I said, he ain't my brother. If he was my brother, he wouldn't be acting like that. See, that's the disguise and the lie that the people who are trying to infiltrate and make sure we don't never become nothing, that's what they want you to think, that we all brothers. So you won't take out their people that they planted. So you won't get them out the mix. You see what happened with Huey Newton and the Black Panthers. Fred Hampton, they had the whole thing going smooth and somebody undermined them from within. Happened to Martin Luther King. See, they want y'all to believe that we are brothers so you won't do what you need to do. to make sure that the ones that's not really your brother ain't in the mix, knowing what's going on. So Sambo, Steven, Sellout, they all like working together. Fake pro-black, you know, the pro-black dude that'll bang your wife, have her all riding on the back of his motorcycle, trying to stay far out so you won't see her, so her family won't see her, so your family won't see her. That kind of stuff. I know I'm on your street. I know there's somebody that's watching me right now. You know you a fake pro-black. You look like one of us, but you be messing with people's wives. You be talking about black people to white people. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some instances where you got a white guy that you cool with, but he going against the black people that you're not cool with. I mean, things happen. But there's a fake pro-black. You look the part, but you not. You not him. You not it. You be having other black men's wife on your motorcycle with you, and you try to stay on the outskirts because you don't want the people to see you. You keeping her secret. You not spiritual, because you could get your own wife. You can have as many wives as you can stand. Why you messing with that man's wife? That's what he got mad at David over. So fake pro-blacks, sellouts, Uncle Tom / Sambo, they all the same. The Uncle Tom, that's a definition. It's not defined properly, because Uncle Tom really was helping them. Only thing with him, he just was cool with the white people. But he was helping, he wasn't against the slave. That's the true story about Uncle Tom. The real one was Sambo. Sambo was the one that was against them. If you ever saw Brother Future, that's Zeke. Remember Zeke? On Brother Future? Zeke, Steven, Sambo. That's the definition of an Uncle Tom / sellout. Where you can't just get your money and you can't have